Hello everybody, this is Sonia and I'm here in Australia, and I've come back on here now today to show you what I'm going to do next. Now, the other day when I was working on this, the light bulb blew in my sewing machine. I've actually got it out, but I haven't put a new one in. My son bought me for Mother's Day a roll of sticky light. A roll of sticky light, see? So, I've cut off a bit, which I didn't want to cut it off at all, but you have to because you can't use it all. And I'm going to put it on my sewing machine because this is what I've seen actually done with it when I was looking for the light bulb to buy one, because we don't have a shop in town that sells a light bulb. Believe that or not, it's just ridiculous, isn't it? For your sewing machine anyway. So, I've got this tape, and you take the back, because it's sticky, and you take the back off. You cut it off to what length you'd like it to be, and I think I've overdone that, but you know what, it just seems like such a shame that it's going to be wasted, you know, or whatever. So, and it just glues up under here, and the only thing I've found so far that's wrong with it is it's extremely bright. It's extremely bright, so I don't know if that's a bad thing or not, just depends how. But I did have a check to see what it was like, so the video seemed to work okay with this on. Now, you know, you can bend it and stuff, it just doesn't mind. So I'm going to bend it a bit and, you know, just put it about under here. I don't know if you could have bought a smaller length. I suppose you could have. I think this was 1 metre or more, or 3 metres, I don't know. Fair bit anyway. Too much, didn't need this much, but you know what, it's just better than have too much than not enough, and I'm having a terrible time here trying to get around these corners. It doesn't like to go around a corner at all. Anyway, I just wanted to do this so I could show you this idea, because I thought it was pretty cool when I seen it. And then I talked to him about it, and he said, I know where I can find you some of that, Mum. And I thought, oh, well, okay. But I didn't say he had to get it, but still, he did. Now, you ready? Close your eyes. I mean, put your sunnies on. Look at that. I can see for miles now, can't I? Look at that. Isn't that beaut? So, of course, it does make the rest of the place look really dull. I can still, the videos will still be okay, because I had a look to see what it would be like. Now, anyway, I was working on this part here, and I'm putting on this tag. Right. Now, I suppose I'll sew it. I suppose I'll sew it on, okay? I think I will. I think I'll sew it on because I'm really keen to do that, even though it's going to be a bit difficult, you know, with the position that it's in and everything. There's a bird. But see, if you've got this in real life, you'll be able to see it, but otherwise it's, you know, you can't. I was thinking about doing it with the embroidery thread too. Okay. What's on there? But there's already some on that. But it doesn't matter, because then you have to do it back to front. And that could prove a little bit hard. Let's stick that on there for the time being, and we'll get something fancy on the other piece. How about that? We'll do that, eh? Now. Oh dear. I hope I've got everything in the right place. I've got to make a tiny tag for this, haven't I? This is going to make a tiny, tiny tag. I hope you can see what I'm doing here. Because you know what? It looks dark up over there because of this light so bright. Okay, so there we go. I think I'll find I might have to find the other light bulb later on. Because you've got a little feet down in there, but the rest of it's alright, so it sits up there okay. Okay, right, hubby's inside now, that's good, because we're waiting for the plumber, and I didn't want to wait out there, and I thought I could hear him because I'm near the front door. If he turns up, because he's sitting around waiting for someone, they don't turn up. So, but anyway, so that's that bit, okay? And I'm going to put a tiny tag down in there when I find the tiny tag. Make it whatever, okay? Right, now, isn't it terrible, you know, because the other day I was having a lovely time working away on this and thought, oh, this is fun, and I'm having fun, and it was so good, and then it stopped, and everything's just gone and left me mind, you know, of what I wanted to do. But I think I might have to move the machine back a bit, turn off this big light, push the machine back a bit, and I suppose I should leave it on, I don't know. I'll have to move up a bit closer, I'm sorry, but I hope I'm not in the shot of that. I might have to turn that light back on, it seems awful dark now. Okay, now. So on here, I had to put some tape on this one, didn't I, to tape the middle of it, so it won't get too wrecked. Hang on, I bet you there would tape behind the machine now. There it is, I've got it. Right, nobody panic. Okay, now. Okay, I hope I said this is Sonya. I'm in Australia because I don't remember. I don't remember what I said. Okay, so I'm using this piece because I really love to do the, love to do the things in sewing themes, and I have a lot of it that I've collected up for the sewing theme. So just put some tape around there. You can use a bit of masking tape. Geez, I'm a bit dropsy today. Bit of masking tape or something, you know, same sort of thing. But I think the masking tape just depends what you're aiming for, because the masking tape could be a little bit heavy for this. I don't know. I'm thinking I could put this into. No, I'm going to sew the signatures. I'm going to sew the signatures in. Might be able to do that. I'm going to have a go anyway. So this is going to be. Well, this one here needs a bit more things on it, doesn't it? But I think I'll build up another page here today with you, so I can, you know, just work on that a bit later on. So I can just build up another page. So we'll need a front part here. Now I've got these really nice bits. These all came from my subscribers. You sent me these beautiful fabrics, and I want to use some of these in this book. Definitely, because that was my plan, and I'm gonna stick to a colour-wise thing, because you know me. Oh, look at that! I've got that one a bit creased. Never mind. I'll put him back there for the time being, and find something. Red might be too bright for. What colour's the other thing? Stripy, isn't it? So it's got the stripy colours on it. I have got lots to choose from, so I will probably find the right thing, I'd say. What about that one? How about this one here? I think the yellowy coloured background one's really nice, isn't it? I think I'll go with that on the background for here. Now, I want to sew that on. But I do think I'll glue it there to start with before I cut it out. Oh, hang on. Let's tear it to fit. That's a better idea. Because that way, I did the same with the other one. I'm going to tear it to fit because I want to, the rough little edges. Okay, there's that piece. Oh, look at that. There's a tiny bit that's going to have to come off too. That's a shame. Never mind. We won't panic about that, because all those bits can go in the book anyway as bits. Oh, look at this. This is a shame. I don't think I can tear this. It's too close to the top. We'll just cut that across there. Okay. Very good. That's right. Now, do love this piece. Do love this piece. Because we're going to do more embroidery sewing with the embroidery thread. But we're going to do different stitches today. Hopefully we will. Now we're just going to put this down here. You could iron it, or just push it down straight like this. It's not a thing that you need to worry about, I don't think. If you've got something you're gluing on and fixing, oh, look at that. I'm going to have to take that back up there and put it back down straight this time, please. That's the way, Sonya, straight this time. Okay, now I've got fluff, well, I don't think I have to tell you this, fluff all over my clothes today. I've been doing a few bits out in the lounge room, bits and pieces of, I'm going to show you after what I've made. I've been working on the gypsy thing because I can't, I just love to do lots of different things, okay, so it's all in my plan, my gypsy journal. So now I'm going to put some different colour. That's probably the plumber out the front ringing my husband to see if he's home. Do you think? Well, I better see the answers of phone. Oh. I'm just being unladylike drinking out of the neck of the bottle. I absolutely hate these bottles. Look at them. They are crinkly. And that's what's making the noise. Sorry about that. Now, embroidery floss. Now, I got that before, I told you. Cheap online. I'm going to you should have pulled the cloth with that, shouldn't I, instead of lifting the whole thing. I'm just going to put a little bit on. Actually, I've still got some pink on here, haven't I? Might use that first, eh? Use the pink one first. I'm going to do a fancy stitch, I think. Does it tell me how? It says one step. Okay, so you just have to move that to there. Or do you have to have the book? I'll find that out in a minute. The book is over here next to me. I'm sure it is. But I'm not going to bore you with me trying to figure that out. I'm just going to try and make one. See if I can't do it by moving the numbers and letters where it tells me to go, see? So I've got this. Going to do a bit on a piece of calico first, see what comes out, eh? Some people, they've got, mine's not a computed machine, mine's old. To be honest with you, I didn't really want one that is like too much smarter than me, I suppose. That was a silly thing to say. Anyway, so it tells me I can do something fancy if I do the D on here, and then I just have to have it as long as or as short as I want it to be. Let's see what happens. Let's do 2 thicknesses because I think that's a bit more. But it's better for your sewing machine, okay? And I just wanted to... Too long? Let's go shorter. Shorter? How about a bit shorter? Oh, that's nice. It actually is only one touch thingy because of, look at that, just had enough of that string to do that. Oh, doesn't that look delicious? I shall be putting that on something. We're not going to get rid of that. Isn't that nice? Look, do you like that? I do. I'm hoping you can see what that is. Isn't that pretty? Now, Amy, who is Aljon, just want to say hello to you, Amy. And I'm going to tell you something. You probably still won't do it, but you said something about using the sewing machine to sew paper with. And you didn't want to use your mum's good sewing machine. But your sewing machine is made to go through leather and so many other things, and your paper's not got no... your paper is a lot... what am I going to try? I'm going to explain this. The fibres in the paper are easier to go through than what some of the leather or denim or even thing, you know, anything that's thick. It won't hurt. It won't hurt it. I'm sure it won't hurt it. I'm really, you know, I'd be very disappointed if it did for me telling you this, but I don't think it will hurt it. And you know what, it'd be better if you did use it. It'd be nice if you did use it, don't you think? I don't know, I think it'd be really nice if you used it. Anyway, so that's up to you. Anybody, I mean, people say, I'm too scared to use paper in the machine. It won't hurt. It's fine, honestly. It's, and even, and the embroidery thread, the same thing goes for that. It's just, it's not going to worry it one bit. So have a go. I mean, I'm really not saying the wrong thing, because I do believe it will work. Unless, I don't think the machines are as delicate as what we think they are, because then, although I might now hung myself by the arm because I got the wrong bit there. Hang on a second. I do, like I said, put this around my arm so I won't get tangled up. So what did I do? Put your foot down on that thing, Sonya. Try not to tangle it up, which I'm doing that. Okay, lift it up a bit. Right. Just making sure that I don't put too much on there, because you don't want to fill it past the end, of course, because it'll all go wrong for you. But anyway, no, so Amy, I wouldn't be frightened. Please don't be scared to do that. She used the machine to do, she said she might get herself a little cheap one, but sometimes then I just couldn't. I'm not saying they don't work, but I did once went and bought a $99 machine. I had to take it back. It was just, really bad. I don't know what possessed me to do that. My mother thought I needed a spare one. She actually got it and paid for it, but I had to take it back and give back the money because it wasn't worth it at all. Wasn't worth the worry of that, because it was just leaking oil and it went bad from the go. I don't oil mine. I know that probably sounds bad, and as you can see, I don't clean it that much, but it's something that you don't want to do too much, because it's not good for your machine. And I'm sure when I bought this, they told me not to be greasing it all the time or anything, oiling it. Now I'm going to put that fancy stitch that we did on here. I'm going to put that down the side of this. I'd like it to be a bit. Now I started out a bit wider there, didn't I? So I might, and then it come to nearly being straight. So let's take it back a bit, this part, and see what happens. Anyway, I think it'll be fine. I've got a green on here that I'm going to put down the side of this. Here we go. Can't really see that colour on there. Oh, you can. Let's change the colour or something, please. We can't do that. I don't like the colour. I don't like the fact that I can't see the colour. Look, can't see the colour on that. All that. But I do like the effect of it. I really do like the effect of it, but I want to see the colour, so I wasn't thinking when I did that, was I? Obviously not. Let's just put a bit down this one. I'm just really, I'm just naughty, I can't help this. I just want to play, if that's all right with you. I mean, I could do something really constructive any minute now. Oh, look at that, people. Isn't that nice? Let me cobbled up all these pieces in it as well. But we can uncobble them. I reckon when I look away from this light I'm going to be blind. It's very bright. I might have to find out the bulb and put in there, but I'm a bit concerned about that. It's the same as the one I put in. I don't know. Should probably send it back, eh? Definitely wasn't my fault. And why the lights went off, of course, that's a circuit breaker thing, and that's whatever it is, and it just cut that out. And isn't that good? It just turned off all my lights in the house, protecting it all from whatever. Anyway, so that looks pretty cool. I'm going to try and go around this too now. Okay, so this is going to be a book of, I can't see where it is, really. Sonya. We'll go right up the side. That's okay to do that, because then that's going to go through the other side where the lady is, and you'll have that on there. Keep forgetting to turn the wheel. Now it's all cobbling up because I didn't fix it before I started up there. Come on, Sonya, now you'll chew a hole. That won't be good. What have I got here? It's a bit of a mess there. Hey, wait a minute. Let's get my overlocker out and have a go with that too soon. Oh, well, I don't know if I've got time really yet. I've got so many things that I want to do. Now, right, where am I? I want to sew down this one, don't I? Yeah, I do not like all these hanging off bits. Some people love them. They do, they really love them bits, but I don't. I don't like them because they get in my way. I think that's what's cobbled up all my cotton here a minute ago. Not saying for sure. Okay, right, now, I do like that. Hey, put it on the wrong bed. Look, I was putting it over here. They do say if it's not working, it's probably wrong it was. Ah, goodness me. When I do this, I'm going to do some decoupage, okay? So, you know, if you're getting bored, hang on a second, because I want to do some decoupage in this. Book, journal, thingy, doesn't have a name yet. Wait till I finish it. I'm not a very organised person when it comes to what am I going to make now. It's just what do I come out with, and then what do I put it together, what do it look like. Okay, so I'm going to unpick this and redo that, I think, when nobody's looking, when you've not got, you know, because unless I sit something on it, I could probably sit something on it. So I do like this. I do really love this embroidering with the thingy. Okay, so back to this one here now. I'm not real keen, like I said, on the colours of that, but I'm going to put that down the side of it, and that will make it a bit more interesting, won't it? How's that? That's going to go there. I don't know what as. Could be a tuck. No, it's not wide enough. But it'll be nice piece added to the side. Oops, sorry. I hope that's all good. It will be a nice piece added to the side here. Okay. And I'm going to just do a straight stitch down this one with that thread, because I don't think I have much left in there. And I want to just put this onto the side in the end. I might just take it over a tiny bit. Make sure though you still got it on the paper. It would be good if you start sewing off the paper, Sonya. Wrong side. Doesn't matter, it's there. See? It's always somewhere, isn't it? I'll have to cut that off with some straight cutting scissors. And go down here. Now, that's that bit. So that's going to be another page in the book when I put it together. I'm not going to cover over that sewing machine. I'm not. So my signatures are going to have to be, well, that one there's going to be pretty, that part there's going to be pretty thick. But I'm going to come back onto this a bit later because I want to do some, I suppose I can put it on there. I want to do some decoupage onto something to put in there with some doily things, serviettes. I'm going to play. Okay, so I'm going to turn this off. So I'm going to turn that bit off. Where are you? There. And then I'm going to unplug this bit here, which I should turn that machine off first. Take the light out of there. I'm going to have to. This is connected to the... This is not helpful, really, is it? When you think about it. I'll just roll that up. There's back here behind me, and I'll put the machine over here. Thought I'd unplug that. I didn't. It's all coming with me. Got everything in plastic bags. I think I'm going to have to put them in boxes. It's because the plastic bags slide everywhere, don't they? They do, they slide everywhere. I'll probably end up on the floor in a minute. Not me, the plastic bag. Well, don't go on there, then I don't care. I'll fix it later. I'll be over with that. Okay, right. Now, what I did this morning, what have I done with it now? Okay, I'll just show you this for a quick minute, because this is what I was working on today for my book, for my gypsy book. Because I guess in, you know, reality I probably would have gone in here and started fiddling with this. I've made a snippet roll. Well, I kind of sort of did. I've made this because I want to use the bits in the Gypsy album. And I didn't have any, I was working on it the other day and didn't have any, what do you call it, embellishments to put on. Yeah. I was running out of bits to put in it. Okay, and feeling, you know, lost because I didn't have the bits and pieces and I wanted to go in there and around there and whatever, and these might be, you know, because I wanted to start another page. I have something missing off this page and I'm going to put the heart in there. Somebody said to me the tambourine is here, needs to be plain. So it looks like we're going to have a go at this today, doesn't it? And she's right, you know. Whoever that lovely person was that said that to me is right. See, I'm doing this, and you know, over there there's that. Up here there's a bit of this one. So everything's about me, but it's okay. I really want to do with what I'm up to now. Where is the plain one? Where is the tambourine? No? Oh, Sonya, you've lost it. What did I do with that? Where did I put it? I got very disheartened with it, didn't I? Because I couldn't figure out what to do with it. I've got one here, but it's blue. It doesn't matter, does it? Nobody's going to worry too much about that, I don't think. The blue is all over this page. I just didn't think I wanted the sticky effect. I mean the plastic effect. But I can fix that too, so... I wonder what I did with that other one. I don't think I threw it out. That would be a bit drastic. Must be on the table somewhere in something. I Okay, right. No. Sonya, really? I wouldn't have put it too far away because I was going to work with it. But anyhow, let's go and let's have a go at this. Eh? Let's play with the gypsy things because I just want to. Now, I will still do some of that other decoupage in a minute. Hang on a second because I want to finish off this. I do need to finish off this page and I do need to fix this page. So one of them's going to have the tambourine on it. And that's probably the one with the tambourine on it. This one here's got a tambourine on it, but that doesn't matter. Oh, goodness me, I'm a mess. Anyway, it doesn't matter. You can tell why I'm a mess. Okay, so this I need to be plain, and so I'm going to put calico on there, aren't I? Or, what's this? This is nice. Just this nice piece of white. Or paper. Paper might look better. It definitely will look better, paper. You reckon? The other tambourine. For goodness sake, Sonya, what have you done with it? Oh dear. Don't stress yourself out, just find it. I better do after I finish looking for it. I better do find it. Oh dear. I had this box out too, didn't I? Well, that was later. Ah, dear me. Oh dear. Oh no. Get under there, you. Stop the avalanche from falling on top of me. What do I do with that? Nothing here. Oh, look what I've made. Isn't that cool? Look at that. Okay, and I haven't tried to get it apart yet. This was actually in a jar. I sat my glue pot on top of it and it leaked out. Now I have a creation of the utmost weirdest thing. I haven't tried to get it apart yet. Don't think I have that kind of time to be fiddling around with that. Don't know what I've done with this gypsy thing. I'm not happy at all now. I've lost it. Okay, so let's just look at me what I can do with the rest of these. Let's do some work on a page or something. Let's finish this page here. Okay, now I've got that flower, I've got all that stuff there. Let's do some hanging bits. Do we need some hanging bits? Probably do up under there. I might put some of these little things hanging in that. Got to finish off where this lady's got the paper, because I don't want to show the paper that's sitting out there. I've got some really big. I've cut it. Yesterday I spent a fair while cutting out bits because that's the only way you can get your bits as trim, is you go and get it ready. And I wasn't really ready for this, was I? Okay, I'm going to have that there. A bit of gold. I'll just cut it off. And if you've not really got everything organised, it can't go forward. You know, you've got to. And I didn't have. Like I said, I thought I'd made more embellishing bits than that, but I couldn't find anything that was suitable for the day. So. Now this is a piece of stretchy fabric, but you know what, that doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Nobody's going to know that's what it is. I want to just put that there. And so I've gone over top of this piece here. And maybe some yellow, maybe a bit of yellow on here. This is off a piece of a scarf, this bit. You know what? I think that's too much lady. I mean, maybe not. Maybe just leave it like that, eh? Oh, it's getting really warm in here. Must be moving about. It's one of them days where it looks like it could rain, and it hasn't rained here for. Seems like months and months to me. It looks like a fair while anyway. Hubby hasn't got the garden going anymore because he won't pay for the water. I can't blame him. I mean, well, I do. I'd rather he grow this stuff, but he doesn't like it when you get the water bill, and it wasn't very high. But anyway, he says he can't afford it, but that's not true. I know we can, but he just doesn't like to have the worry of how much water to use. He doesn't like being out there watering away and then thinking, oh dear, if I use too much water, I better stop now. And it's just not good. Yeah, because we used to always be allocated a certain amount once, and then you had to pay for it after that. Now you got to pay for every spot you use. Plus I buy me water as well, which I can't, because I can't drink that other stuff. It's bore water. I wouldn't even want to think about what it looks like before they put all that khaki stuff in it. It just doesn't impress me at all. I don't know why that bit of that first name's not in here. The rest of it's all in here. There's a piece off it that I'd cut out to patch it, to turn it into whatever with, isn't it? It's all here, but that bit. You're not supposed to use it, probably. That's probably why you can't find it. It's one somebody's logic. I don't know who it was. Probably my mother. Somebody said to me once, if it's not working, you get right away from it. So I don't know what we're going to do, but we'll find something to put there instead. We've got 2 tambourines. So I made these hearts today. I had fun doing that. And I put it on here so I could just cut it off, because I'm not going to use the background piece, I don't think, and put them on. And they're these little padded things, aren't they cool? Oh, well, I think so. There's orange one. I'll show you how to do that in a minute. It's real easy. Real easy to do those. Do I need an orange one on here? Probably. Oh, that looks good. I'm going to put that on there. Cut that off. And stick it on. That. Yep, I do like that. Oh, this is fun. It all is good fun crafting. You can do whatever you like, can't you? I hope you can see what I am doing. I haven't got my hair. I do brush my hair, but since it's been short, I haven't been tying it back. Don't like it short. And it's swinging all down around my face here today, and I'm not really happy about that either. Okay. Do like that. See this piece I've got on the back of it, that come off a dress. And it's only very thin, but I used that because I wasn't one of my dresses, it was something I was gifted this piece. Look at that. And this looks like a bit of a caterpillar or a butterfly or something, doesn't it? I'll put that up through there. I don't know. When things go on and then you take them off, you think, oh, well, that mightn't be too bad. It's just going to have lots of interest on there that I think I like to do, that sort of thing. I've got to have things to look at, you know, when you go and do this sort of thing, you've got to have something to look at. So I'm going to just stick this on here, not really calling this page done yet. Not really, just thinking about that. I don't know whether it's done or not. Probably not be that. It needs a flower up there or something. Needs more dangly bits on it. I'll give it a few more dangly bits. Now I'm hoping, like somebody said, me pages were all going together. I guess that's because of the colours in my head or in my mind, I guess. I don't know. Are they? The colours just stuck in my mind? They probably are. See, I do like to do lots of different sort of decorations to put on things, but and this is my way, I guess, of doing this. And I do want that there. Oh dear, I've nearly finished 2 pages today. Oh well, finished them up to the standards that I think they look okay. Okay, what do you reckon about that? It's like a patchwork crazy thing, isn't it? Might have to cut that bit off. And he's wrong. And cut this piece here straight. Like that. Okay. Really easy to fill that space in when you've got this bit to put in there, don't you think? This is really colourful. Isn't it pretty? Here's another bit. There we go. Don't you think that looks ducky? Okay, now here's my door. But somebody said to me they wanted me to do more pages, and I will do more pages. But this is going to go on here, this piece. Probably needs something around its background, I don't know. Let me see, what do I put around the background of it? Okay, cut this off straight. That's weird for me to do that, something straight. But anyway, we need to put, this is where this is going to be sewn along there, so I'm going to put that on there. What do you think, that look okay? Yep, and this one will be this side of this page done. I hope. Please let me know if you think it's still going alright. If you think I've gone crazy and it's just not working, just let me know. But when you've got something working for you, you should keep going on with it, shouldn't you? And I think it is working for me today. I will probably be putting a lot more bling in this somewhere later on down the track, but we're just going to have to wait and see what goes on with that. How did I get that lumpy bit of glue? Righto. I think I put the truth over too far. I'm going to be stitching those bits on, and I put it over too far. I went the wrong way. I've come across from that end, and never mind, we're not going to panic too much about it, because that's that page that's the inside page that will probably then go onto that one there like that. And then on this one here, I've got these pieces here that I've got now. I'm going to make for pockets on the back side of these to put in different things. Okay, so that's going to be one pocket, and I'm going to put something up here, I think, to give that a bit more interest, I guess. Yeah, that one, or a skinnier one. How about a skinnier piece? That's too thick. Okay, let's go with this thinner piece. Okay, right. I don't like it right to the edge because I want to see the red, the burgundy, or out the other side I should say. Take it right to the top though, Sonia, I think. Maybe, yeah. And I've got to put dangly bits on these little things I've got hanging out there too, don't I? Yep, I sure do. Now there's a lot of frillies on there, but I might just cut them off a bit. Bit of fraying doesn't matter. So let's take it down. This has got cardboard. This was off my first pages that I started to do when I started doing my Gypsy album. And I thought, well, I don't want to waste them, because I wasn't really, you know, that thrilled with how they turned out. I didn't want to waste them, so I'll put that up there, and I've used up all that now. I think I'll make some more. That's okay. I will. The cat don't want me to, but I was sitting out there yesterday trying to do this, and then this morning, and he just doesn't want me to do anything that he is not involved in, which can't really involve the cat in. Oh, and I only lost a bit. Never mind, pick them up. Nobody panic. Okay. I got that, stick that down a bit better. Getting away from me. I'm going to cut. I'll be coming back and looking at these things, giving them a bit of a tweak and a tuck and getting the glue off and stuff like that. You need to know that that's a pocket, so I will put something down in there, and I do have, don't say that because you might not be able to find it, Sonia. Oh, I would like to ask you something while I'm on here. I don't know if anybody's actually looking at what I'm doing. Anyway, this is something else I was working on, but we won't worry about that for the time being because I'm going to talk about this. See this bridge thing? See this? And tags. You know what a luggage tag looks like, and the things like that. Thing, and I don't have many. I've got a few, and I can't buy them on. It's not fair. I don't know where to look for them. Library card inserts. What's the name? Guest checks. Anything that you put in your junk journals. Those nice bits. If I buy some of those from over in America or England, they want me to pay $3 for 10 and then $30 postage. And I'm not happy about that. I just went on there and I found a Tattered Dreams site on Etsy, and I asked her if she would please combine the postage. And I don't know what she's going to do, if she will or not, but I will let you know because I'm not really happy about this. I can't find any of those. This here was in a old chess game that I found, so I have a book full of those, and this is probably something that somebody sent to me. But if you understand what I'm talking about, they're tags bigger than these ones. They've got lots of different things written on them. They're ones that people, when you get time cards, that you click when you go to work and stuff like that. Why can't we buy them in Australia? I can buy them by the thousands or the hundreds or whatever, and I don't want that many, and I can't afford to buy that many. But I want to know if anybody knows if you can get them here, or how I go about finding them, that they're not so expensive. I got myself in a real state out there this morning. Every time I see somebody getting some or using some, I think, it's not fair, I want some, get them to me now. And I can't find any, see? So can you please help me find some of those? Somebody tell me where I can get some bits and pieces so I can put them in my journals. Now I have the bits and pieces that I've got ready to put in here, in a bag, sitting here really close to me because I was going to put them away yesterday. I thought, no, son, you can't do that because you need them where you can find them. And I think they went looking for me other thing. This is, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. No, oh, I want that too for later. Need that. I wonder what happened to that bag of gypsy things. Oh, goodness me. What have you done with them, Sonia? Oops, sorry about that. Bumped the thing. You know how you get something and you think, oh no, I better not leave it there. I'll put it here. It's safer. Never mind. When I find them, I'll put them in them spots that they're going to go into, okay? These are not them in here. This is different lot of stuff for different things. Yeah, I wonder what that happened to them. Oh, goodness me. No, I'm not showing you. You piled up stuff I've got here ready to... excuse me. Actually, I found another one of these, so that's good. I can put that on on another page on the back of another page. Should I cut it in half or make it a tuck? It'll be a big tuck spot, won't it? Don't know yet what I'll do with that bit. This one I'll put in here, and I can use that little tag out over the edge. Not very big though. Suppose I might need to put something else underneath this. What do you reckon? Now just have a bit of a look at this now and see how we're going. How are we going now? Initially this here was my first page. That was my second page, that's my third page, that's my fourth page. And, oh, there's my little padded heart. I do like that. I do like that. It was fun to do. And I've got that tapestry piece. I might find some more of this mauve colour. So we've got that page there with this on the back. And this page there with nothing on the back. That'll go on the back, maybe. Or should we just cut this one in half? Put this on the back. I do like that. It looks like a house, doesn't it, accidentally? There's a roof and there's a window part there. If I cut that down to there, I can put a tag in that one too. And then there's that bit, there's another tag. I have to put something bigger behind this, it just doesn't feel like it's big enough to cover it, and that bit there with that piece on it. So now I need the front cover. I know somebody said that I should do more pages, but I'll see how I go. Like I said, every one of these pockets is going to have a journal in there with at least 20 pages in it. I mean, a nice little made journal that I'll be making to put them in. And of course that goes on there at the front, and then I've got to stitch them together. So that might be a bit of playing with that today, because now we're going to make a little heart. I'm sure maybe people can make a little heart, but I'm making another little heart because I want to put it on the things that I'm doing. Now whereabouts, I'm going to do one with a calico, I think. And I did have a piece of wadding. It'll be like looking for the thing I was just looking for, won't it, Sonya? I have it here. It's sitting in a plastic bag. No, that's not it. Not that plastic bag. Must be under here. The other plastic bag. Fully prepared me, aren't I? Well, I change my mind all the time. This is why you're in here crafting with me, because I don't know from one minute to the next what I'm going to do next, you see. Well, I better spin around here and get a bit of felt. What do you reckon? That'll work just as good, if not better. Then I do need it to gather up a bit too. I don't want it to be so, I don't want it to be flat. Well, I can see this. Here's one of my tassels for it. Nope, this is another one. Where's the other ones? I have tassels to put on it, the book that I've made. I have got a good lot of stuff here too in this, but I'm going to make some more snippets out of. I surely will. And I packed this up the other day. Oh, here's a, look at that. It's fair there near the box where I put the stuff in. Gee, fancy looking there for it, Sonya. You would never have thought, would you, that it'd be there? And I thought I might find my tambourine too, and I did, look. You know, they're in the box with the gypsy stuff. That's just what I did with them. That's why I couldn't find them. That's where I'm supposed to put them. That's incredible. That's really good that I found that. I'm excited now. Okay, now let me get up under here. Okay, so this doesn't mean the padded heart goes out the window, does it? We still want to do that. Because I, there's a thing, let's cover it. Okay. Well, please don't think that dotting woman, she won't stay on my thing for 5 minutes. And leave me. Hang on a second. Now, do I want to put paper? I do. I decided that I was going to, didn't I? Put the paper back on this. Only thing is, I've got to cut it out to fit on there. I'm going to glue it on first. I'll glue it right round to the edge part. Beautiful day again. I suppose I should be out there doing something, you know. But you know what? I did that years ago. I suppose I shouldn't. This is my retirement relaxation, I guess you might say. I wasn't actually, but when I was young, we went and did stuff. You know, I did lots of things. I did water skiing. I did fishing. We went nearly every weekend. I've been gold fossicking. Didn't find anything. Caves, we went all the caves, people have been all the caves all around about. I haven't been very much in it, I've seen very much of Australia, I must admit, because I'm not very big on travel. I'm not a real keen traveller now that I'm older, so, and you sort of, when you're younger, you don't realise, you know, that you want to go and see all them things. You know, I've been to the zoos, I've been to the Luna Park thing where they go on them rides and frighten the living daylights out of me. Although I used to love the octopus. That was good fun, eh? Used to love the octopus. And see, back then, you wouldn't have been able to get nothing like this, what we can now to do this with. We had nothing. I used to cut out paper and stick it in the books and things like that. Pictures. Used to love to do school projects because they were fun. You used to get to use your some of your imagination. I'm going to have to put a very fine piece of something around the edge of that just to stop it from being so skew with. That's a good word, skew with. I hope it doesn't mean anything in any other language. It'd be fun, wouldn't it, if I'm saying something I'm not supposed to. I don't think it is. It's just some Aussie thing that we say. So these are going on here too, right? You know, I've made 3 of those, I think, so they were really fun too to do. I really enjoyed doing that. Now, I was looking for this because I have a few spells in here. I'm not going to put spells on people. Gypsies could have done. I don't know. I didn't read up on a gypsy. My idea of a gypsy was somebody with his horse and cart going around the world, you know, just living whatever he wanted to do. Doing what he wanted, I guess. And this is a banishing spell and a witch's brew. And I'm going to put those onto cards and put them in these pockets here, see? That's my thoughts on that. So they've got a bit of interest in them, you know. You want to have something to look at, don't you? Now, a piece of trim to go around there was in that box I just had down here, but I'm not going to get that out again, I don't think, am I? Because I want to put my tambourine. I guess on the next page. Looks like I'll be doing another page, doesn't it? Okay, well, I've got this piece here too, and I was thinking that bit could be the outside piece here for the door. And I'm going to get a stick, because I have some sticks, to put that on there, and that's going to open up, and inside the door, I don't know what I'm going to put in there yet, I can't tell you. I do know, but I don't want to say yet, I want to fix it first. Okay, back to my heart, back to my little padded heart, okay. So we need a piece of felt, got a piece of felt. And we need some pieces of whatever, but I'm thinking I'm going to put a bit of embroidery on this. all my old pieces of embroidery, not mine, bits that I've collected up over the time, I've got here, and I've cut them up because they had marks or something, you know, on the rest of the piece. So I just salvaged these ends like you would. That's beautiful, isn't it? You know what? I'm sure I made up these really good embellishments and used these things and showed them to you, and I can't find them. I just can't find them anywhere unless I've got to look in different places. So I might do that. Okay, so back to me heart. I was going to put a piece of embroidered fabric on there, but I don't think I can find one thin enough here. Like, not thin enough, small enough. There. No. Well, that's not going to work for me today. Oh, hang on, here's a bit. I'll get this bit off here. Piece of material stuck to me. Rightio. Now, I've got a back and a front and an inside piece. Back and inside bit, and that'll be the front. Is that stuck to it, or was that the piece of cotton? Now watch me do this with glue all over me, but I won't be able to. I'm going to use the wipes. I'm not too bad though, I don't want to do that yet. Some of them really have a really bad smell to them, and I don't like it. Now I'm going to use the bigger scissors because I'm just going to cut out a heart. Well, I'm going to have a go. You can draw yourself a template first if you want to, just by folding a piece of cardboard in half and draw a template. This poor little thing hasn't got a point on his end of his heart, and that's not down far enough. I need it to be prominent so you can see it. Okay, right. I'm hoping this is going to work. I'm really thinking that it mightn't be as good as the padding that we put in the other one. Where is it? Where's the other one that I put padding in? Okay, Sonia. Orange one's on here somewhere, isn't it? Okay. Here we are. See how it padded up as I pulled it up and made it like wrinkly, sort of. Right, now let's see if we can. I've wound down a bit, haven't I? I was wound up there. Seem to have calmed down a bit, that's good. I don't know why, it's excitement about things. I get excited. Now I'll just calm down and sew something, okay? I'll just calm down and sew something. I've still got too much glue on me. Okay, now, here we go. I'm going to make a knot. This is not going to... Oh, well, we'll try it and see if it squishes up. If it doesn't, I'll have to get up off my chair and go over to the other side of the room and get some of this wadding, which I did have this morning. I don't know what I did with it. Now we're just going to go stitch around the edge of this, like so, and just give it a bit of a pull as we go. Like you wouldn't normally sew like this, okay? You don't want to normally do that because it scrunches up your work. You don't want to do that. Usually it's just a straight stitch that we're doing. A bit of fluff in there for extra. And it'll just make a little heart shape embellishment, which I am going to put a pin on. But first of all, I want to turn the pin a different colour. So, while I still got your attention, if I have, I'll get the alcohol ink and show you how that works, because I did it a while back on something and it is amazing, that stuff. See how we go and squish him up? He's working. Yeah, so that's good, isn't it? I know I didn't come in here a little bit later today than what I usually do. I was going to do a video this afternoon, but you girls have got me worried. A few of you are going, Sonia, I've got to get up and see if you put a video up. I love that. I'm so pleased that you like what I do. I just hope I never start wrecking what I do, because I worry that you'll probably lose interest in me. And if you can see what I'm doing good on you, because I don't think you can. Ah, dear. I'm just doing a straight stitch around the little heart, okay? And, yeah, so it's really nice that you people look forward to watching what I do. I do have over 1,000 videos out there. I know some of them aren't easy to find, and, but I do like to do more, though, because it's nice to show the new people different things. Well, anyway, look, that's a little chubby heart. Isn't it cool? Anyway, I'm going to put a pin on it, but I want to make the pin a different colour. Now, because this is what I do